What's good, y'all? It's Lushi back with another video. So today I'm gonna break down another sample, kind of a Yeat, Carson, you know, the new wave hip-hop music, I guess, using a lot of serum in this sample. So yeah, something different, not what I usually make, but I had fun making this, so I want to break it down for y'all. So yeah, man, let's get straight to it. So I'm gonna show you exactly how I made the sample from the first pattern to the last automation. So I start off with the serum patch from Shadow's Void Bank, which is the synth horror preset right here. Here's the pattern. I'm gonna play it first, and then I'm gonna explain how I made it. Here's what it sounds like without any effects. It's just a 2-bar loop pretty much, so I'm just gonna delete all of these sections right here and show you how I made it. So the sample is in C# minor, so I just made a C# minor chord and deleted the middle note, and then I took the 5th right here and moved it to the side, and then I also duplicated the C# and put it up right here. So after I had this, I just went down right here, 4 steps down, 1, 2, 3, 4, right here to the A, which is very common in Yeat melodies. So after I went down here, I made another perfect 5th chord, so which is A to E. So if we count them in between, it should be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes, or like 7 semitones, which is the same as C# to G#. But I took this E and I pitched it up a whole octave right here, and then I just made this half step thing right here. And then I finished up the melody like this. So I just went to A, down to E again, and then back to A. So that's pretty much the whole melody, just repeating throughout all 8 bars. But I thought it was kind of repetitive, so I went to the mixer. I started off with an EQ, just taking out some of the harsh high frequencies right here. And then I added a portal that I automated. I'm gonna show you in a second how I automated it. And then finally reverb. So this is the automation. The portal preset is from Father Stretch My Hand. It is from Lone God's Hypnotized Bank. I've been plugging y'all with this in a lot of videos. I love this bank. I'm gonna show you how the mix knob is affected by the automation. So you can look at the mix knob while the automation is like affected right here. It just makes the sample a little bit more interesting, I guess. Adds a little bit of variation to it. So after I had this portal automation here, I rendered it out to a WAV file. So I made 3 different sections with it. I routed it to mixer channel 3 right here. I added some shaper box, the pan preset to make it go from left to right ear. And then I added some EQ, taking out some of the lows. And I added another portal. And this preset is from prodbyloushi Grain Synthesis Bank Persuasion preset. I made these 3 automations for it, so I'm just gonna delete the MIDI and the original automation because they are built in the WAV file right here. Okay, cool. So it's the Persuasion preset that is automated right here. So for the first section, it's completely off, so nothing is going on here. It's just the original sample. For the second one, I made it go up to like 40%, I think, and then all the way to 100% throughout the second half right here, and have that repeating throughout the whole sample. And then for the third section, I just had it at 100% throughout the whole melody. So I'm gonna show you what they sound like now. And then for the last one. And I actually have this one repeating for 2 times because I'm gonna add some counter melodies and stuff, but this is like the general arrangement of the sample. So after I had this, I brought back the pattern, put it right here, and I opened up another serum. I went to the Void Bank again and picked the lead Simple and Cool preset. So here's what the pattern sounds like. I made 2 different patterns because I wanted to flip it in some way after I made it. So I made first I made this actually, and then I made this. So I bounced it out to a WAV file like this. I routed it to mixer channel 4, and I added some EQ cutting out a lot of the highs, a lot of the lows, and also added a reverb to it. So I just reversed it, used the last two ones. So I just removed the clicking sound right here and right here. Yeah, so after the first one, I made this one unique after I chopped it up, and I pitched up one octave and had this play. So here's what it sounds like in contrast with the original melody. Then the nice part about this section right here, so when the portal is going up 100%, the sample is getting pretty quiet, and that's when the lead is coming in. So here's what that sounds like. Alright, so after I had this lead, I deleted the pattern again, and I actually deleted them right here. So here's where the switch up comes in with this pattern that sounds the same. So I went to a new kit that I'm working on, and I picked the Accent 38 right here, and here's what it sounds like. And I just dragged it in right here, and I time stretched it to fit the BPM, and had it go like this throughout the whole section. So there was a little bit of clicking, so I just highlighted all of them, went in here and dragged this triangle thing just slightly to the side like this, and now the clicking should be gone. Yeah. So after I had this, I just wanted to add another section to the sample, so I grabbed this part right here, moved it to the side over here again, and I added the pattern down here to make a new MIDI. So I went to Serum again looking for like a plucky sound. I found this pluck anime just to come up with a pattern to it. So here's what the pattern sounds like. But I didn't like the sound and I couldn't find another sound for it, so I used this pluck dash one shot from Shadow's Haunted one shot kit. So I just copy pasted it over here, and here's what it sounds like. And then I routed it to mixer channel 5, added some Valhalla, some DAW LP, and some EQ to take out the lows and some of the highs. So initially the sample just sounded like this. I just rendered out to a WAV file and it sounded like this. But then I duplicated the pattern 2 times like this, and I moved them to the side like this, and it's like repeating 6 times now. So here's what it sounds like. Oh my god, like this. So just like this. Alright, so this is pretty much the whole sample. After I had this, I just rendered out to a WAV file again, the whole sample, and then I took it, I routed it to mixer channel 13. And yeah, I didn't do anything to the master, I just liked how it sounded. So yeah, I'm gonna play the whole sample right now, from start to finish, so let's go. So yeah man, that's pretty much it for the sample breakdown. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see more melodies in this style in the future, because I'm down to make them. We're gonna get more dark vibes and stuff like that for sure in the future. If you want to see more of this in the future, just let me know. and yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.